Previously on Prison Break.
If you're successful with obtaining Scylla, you'll not only avoid jail time, but you could take great pride in knowing you helped dismantle this country's greatest threat to its own democracy. If you're killed while doing so, a proper funeral will be provided.
Gretchen has the rest of the pages. We can't go any further until she gives them back.
Why are we doing this again?
It's an insurance policy.
You put a gun on me again? These aren't the only set of prints I'll be copying.
Michael, what's wrong? Talk to me! Michael!
I want Scylla out of Los Angeles by the end of the day tomorrow.
Brad, get out of there! Jose, don't do this! Brad!
If anything should happen, call my mom in Chicago.
Nothing's gonna happen.
So where's Brad's body now?
We have it on its way to the morgue, and it's at the cooler at Homeland Security where nobody can find it.
That ain't part of the deal.
Said if anything happened to us, that we'd be returned to next of kin.
No, that's not exactly what I said.
No, that is exactly
No,
what
it
you
isn't
said.
exactly what I said, okay? And he needs to stay at John Doe until I say otherwise, okay? I'm dealing with enough stuff already, and I've had my ass...
You wanna go? Dijiste que le ibas a... ¡Te voy a matar, te ibas a coger! ¡Ah! ¡Tú dijiste que le iba a meter a esto!
He's got a mother, you know.
If you want Scylla, and I assume you still do, Brad Bellick's body goes home to his mother.
All right, all right. All right, I'm gonna take care of the body. But you guys need to get out of mourning. Okay, we need to get back to work. We need to pack Brad's stuff up, and we need to get back to work. And Fernando, my friend, let me tell you something. If you ever put your hands on me again, I promise you, okay, there's gonna be 2 bodies in the fridge. But I need results.
Yeah, well, I need to see those missing pages. So what's it gonna be?
I heard you were dead.
Who told you that?
Little bird.
It's awfully generous of you.
It's all a matter of timing. The company's moving Scylla to a bunker in Pennsylvania
When?
tomorrow.
Really, you want to make sure to mention that? Like on the phone, like right away, as soon as it
You know,
happens?
for an ex-employee, you sure seem to know an awful lot about current company business.
Don't get paranoid. I'm keeping one ear to the ground for your benefit, which is a really good reason to work with me and not against me.
All right, you know what? We got our pages. Let's go.
That's Ensign from Transpo. He's responsible for the power transfer. And you know Powell? He's supervising the security override. It's a big job.
Perhaps we should call in David Baker, just to be safe.
That won't be necessary. We can do this all in-house. And Scylla will be gone by morning.
I promised Brad I would call his mom if anything happened.
I'll do it if you want.
No, it's okay. I'll do it.
Look at this. He kept a badge from the police benefit.
When he was a CO in Fox River, he failed the test to get into the academy 5 times.
These are right? This is a map of the company's basement, right?
I don't know, it looks too simple. I assumed it'd be a lot more complicated than this. The symbols, they don't make any sense. And the letters, there's just something wrong. This letter C, it usually designates some kind of heating vent. The M designates a meter. This is some sort of condensing unit. This is a plumbing part. It's called a P-trap. They're all completely dissimilar items. Logical design dictates they'd never be installed that randomly. It just, doesn't make sense. CME. 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 Let's see me.
These letters don't make any sense if you think of them as symbols, but they do if you think of them literally.
Do you see me? He's asking if you see him.
Where?
Here.
David Baker.
Yeah, but who besides you two will come up with something like that? I mean, what's the point?
I don't know. But we're never gonna figure this blueprint out if we can't find the person who drew it. We need David Baker.
Hello, darling.
Good morning. Here is your coffee, 1 sugar, 2 creams. And those fingerprints you ordered.
Gretchen's?
Yes. Gretchen Louise Morgan.
How'd you pull off a thing like that?
I have a friend who works with the chips, but don't get too excited. There's not much there.
Gretchen Louise Morgan, DOB 32977, Johnstown, West Virginia. Sister lives in Riverside. Daddy deceased. Award-winning equestrian, Iraq war vet. I'll be damned.
Clean-cut chick, at least on paper. But I don't see any evidence that she's related to Chinese organized crime.
No husband in Beijing, no prior arrest for extortion.
Nope.
No mention of any of our friends.
I checked. No Schofield, no Burroughs, no Whistler.
Whistler? How do you know that name?
James Whistler? I heard Schofield mention him one day.
What day?
The day that I met him.
In what context?
I don't remember. Why? What's the big deal? Who is he?
Nobody. That'll be all for now.
Here's another one. David Allen Baker. He's an advisor to the City Planning Commission. Won an award for designing low-income housing.
Wife is named Elaine, and there's the address.
I'll print a map.
All right, we still need that 6th card, all right?
Really? All right. We've got at least 30 more yards to go past the water main before we get to the company building.
Michael, see that? That looks like it could be some sort of obstruction in the tunnel.
Whatever it is, whatever it takes, we gotta get through that in the next few hours. I want you guys to go down there and get started. Sarah and I will go and look for David Baker.
And Bellick gets back to his mom.
Yeah, when we get Scylla, we're walking away from this crap.
Absolutely.
Sarah. Okay.
You get him in the car.
Where are you gonna take him?
Hospital?
Come on, guys, let's not freak out, all right? Calm down.
This is my decision and not yours, and we're going to the hospital.
Well, what's wrong with him?
David Baker.
I'll go. I'll find him.
Listen to me, don't forget to use your fake ID at the hospital.
Shut the door.
Okay.
Mr. White, if you allow me to be nosy, how long has Trish Ann been part of the organization?
Temp agency sent her over about a week before you got here.
If you don't mind, I'd like to take a look at her application. I always make a point of checking out the background of anyone who deals with my personal affairs.
I understand. I'll talk to HR. Hey, Cole, you know what? Today around noon, I really need you to step in for Andrew Blounder, host an intro. New franchises from Idaho, we gotta knock them out. I'd like to see some of that Cole Pfeiffer magic.
Abracadabra.
Excuse me, sir. Are you a salesman?
Yes, indeed I am. What can I do for you?
Well, I can see that you're busy, but I didn't want you to be the last to know. Scylla is moving.
Come back.
Don't worry, we're gonna stick to our original plan.
What exactly is the plan?
We wait.
Wait?
Yes. Okay, have you ever heard of noodling?
I don't believe so.
Well, then what kind of hillbilly are you, really? I'll explain it to you. Noodling is when a foolhardy bastard swims to the bottom of a muddy riverbed and he sticks his hand down into the deepest, darkest hole. He's looking for a prize catfish. Now, sometimes the catfish does live there, and the noodler pulls it out with his bare hand and he drags it ashore. But sometimes he reaches in that hole and he finds a snapping turtle. Bites his hand clean off.
Schofield's your noodler.
Yes. And if he reaches into the company hole and he finds Scylla, we take it and we sell it to Fang. If he gets a turtle, well, not our hand.
The contractors are here.
The leader here.
I'm a client.
You're a client,
Just keep it down. Keep it down. It's all part of the ruse.
We need some help.
I'm already providing my services white-collar style, all right? Where's Pretty and the fat man?
Bellick's dead. Make a joke about it, and I'll rip your tongue out. Let's go, Link.
Sorry to bother you, but I'm an internist, and I brought my husband in. He's in and out of consciousness, and he's got some symptoms that concern me. I'd be really grateful if we could see a neurologist.
Does he have insurance?
Yeah, I don't have the card, but, I have his ID.
Here, just fill this out.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Freeling? Mr. Freeling,
Yes, that's me.
is it always low?
A little.
Has anyone in your family ever suffered from epilepsy, stroke, TIAs, any neurological disorder?
My mom.
Okay. Jimmy, take this gentleman back to Bay 4.
Why are we relocating?
Scylla's security is the foundation of this entire organization.
I realize that, but have you thought about the ramifications? We lose critical access. It could compromise our timeline on stage 2.
The plates and the facility are ready to print as much currency as we need at any time.
When will Scylla be installed in Pennsylvania?
Lisa, what's our timeline?
Actually, there's been a bit of a problem. Dismantling the security surrounding Scylla is a bit tricky. It may take longer than we thought.
How much longer?
I can make this happen right now.
Yes, General.
Go get David Baker.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello, I'm looking for a Mr. David Baker.
He's not taking any new projects right now.
Actually, I have some questions about something that he worked on a few years ago. Are you familiar with a project called Scylla?
I'm working.
This man would like to talk to you. About Scylla?
Your company?
Yes, sir. I'm in logistics, and I'd like to ask you some questions about your original design.
Been a long time since I thought about that. Be lucky to remember anything.
Looks like you're pretty busy. Do you mind if I take a look?
You know, Bellic saved my life.
What?
Back when we were in prison in Panama, T-Bag went crazy. He went nuts.
What happened?
He lit Zone on fire. Told everyone to run. They can't shoot us all, he said. It was a stampede, bro. I was down getting trampled. Like, I couldn't get up. I couldn't breathe. I thought I was gonna die. But then something pulled me back on my feet. It was Bellic. He saved my life. Gotta come down.
Unless you got a better idea.
Okay.
What was that?
I don't know. I think I stepped on something. What's going on, Link?
Some kind of explosive.
Then shouldn't I be dead?
If you move, you will be.
They're underground. You're not going to be able to reach them.
Right.
And you know what? They'll be fine without you.
Right.
You heard of Fox River? Maybe we could talk about it over dinner. I got a gift card to the Red Lobster over off the interstate.
I never thought the guys would be so sad for Brad Bellic.
A lot of things have changed since Fox River.
You know you can't control this, yeah?
It's funny, I was just about to tell you the same thing.
Whatever it is, we can manage it. Just need to know what we're dealing with.
What if I don't want to know?
Kevin Freeling?
Should only take a few minutes. You ready?
I'm ready.
My goal is to build one city that entirely self-sustains, dependent on no outside resources. A community living entirely in harmony.
How close is it to becoming reality?
Well, it's a matter of opinion. People look at something like this and they think it's impossible. In reality, can make it happen tomorrow.
Look what they built in Dubai.
Exactly. Grand ideas brought into reality. But this won't just serve the rich. How long have you been working for them?
Too long. I came in '94.
I was never good at collecting a paycheck. Always freelance. Partially retired all the time. I like to finish a job and then move on. Put it in the past.
Do you always leave your name behind? Instead of the correct specifications?
Only on the Scylla project.
Well, we're considering modifications, and I was hoping that you would help me figure out what should really appear on those blueprints. As of right now, they don't mean much.
Didn't you read the legend?
Sure. But we still had a lot of trouble.
You're not company.
What should I do?
Stay calm.
Calm? You just said I'm standing on a ball.
We'll work it out.
You think Richard set us up?
Lessons taught by our founder, Mr. Harvey Hall. The pathway to personal freedom.
Do people actually buy this nonsense? Go with me.
Come on with me or through that glass. Choose.
This is a place of business. Gate allows us to find the pathway to personal freedom. Define our boundaries. See past them. Let me tell you a story about the founder of this great program. You know, I'm gonna tell you a better story about captivity than the regular old spiel. Years back, I was providing volunteer leadership in a local penitentiary. I worked with the head guard, a big, burly bull named Brad. Mean as the devil. All the prisoners were afraid of him, even the murderers. And one day, Brad said to me, Cole, I want you to get out of here. I want you to get out of here right now, because I can tell you're a man who loves freedom. And I said, well, what about you, Brad? What about you? He said, oh, yeah, I'm gonna be free someday when I retire. I recently got the news that he had passed away. And where was he? Still in that prison. Still in the captivity of negativity. Sorry, folks. Nah. Old Brad. As my papa used to say, stand by your glasses steady and drink to your comrades' eyes. Here's a toast to the dead already, and hurrah for the next to die.
I needed to make sure that I would have access to your test results, so I told the triage nurse that I was your wife.
That's a nice ring.
Are you Kevin Freeling?
Yes, I am.
I'm Dr. Malden. I'm a neurologist, and you're...
Marin Eberlein. I'm an internist. Do you have the results?
It's gonna take a little while. Looking at the family history, I'd like to admit you here. We're working on a room. Just for now, till we get the test results
I
back.
don't think that'll be necessary, but thank you.
It'd be best if you could rest where you could be monitored. After that, we'll determine what the best course of action is. Agreed?
I think we have to go. Sorry.
Oh, hold on. How long will it take to get the results?
A couple of hours, but we'll get you in a room before then. Just wait here.
Thank you. Come on.
You know what happens? They take over your life. You don't own it anymore.
That is not what happened to me.
Then somehow you stayed out of trouble. You did what they told you to do. Maybe that's why you stuck around, huh? Right here in Los Angeles. In my case, they had something on me, and they used it, and they never let me go. They've killed hundreds, thousands of people in the pursuit of power. You know that. We lost a good man yesterday trying to stop them. They hurt a lot of people, David. David.
Look, I stay out of the politics. It was a job. I specialized in security engineering. The Scylla project was a choice assignment, so I took it.
They told you what it was, didn't they? They told you what it was, and now you wish that you'd never helped them, but you're trapped. You're trapped like I was.
You talk like it's all in the present.
It is! I know you want to move on. Look at what you're doing. Are you trying to make up for something? Forget the charitable city of the future and worry about the world that you live in right now, David.
What they did, what they're doing, it's not my fault.
You put your name in there for a reason. You wanted someone to find you. And if you tell me when I need to know, I can do something for both of us.
Where's your husband?
He went to run some errands. He should be right back.
It's this car in a driveway, isn't it?
Just a moment. I'll go call him on his cell.
Excuse me. Requested southeast door.
You knew about this, didn't you?
First of all, I have no idea why the company would want to put an explosive device of any kind underneath their own building.
We're under the courtyard.
And you know what? I honestly had no idea that any of this was even here. That being said, these look a lot like JZ-33 anti-personnel blast mines. Back in Fallujah, the Mooj used to bury them outside their firm base.
We'll get rid of them.
Well, I'm no expert, but I have an idea. What's beeping?
It beeps.
Wow, you must have stepped on this just right. Your weight is evenly distributed across the pressure plate, and you haven't engaged the firing pin. You can't move an inch.
We not. What's your idea?
Well, my idea is that he moves an inch. That way I can get to the hole and I can dismantle the firing pin. Right now, he's standing on it and I can't do anything.
No, Lick, llama a tu hermano. Voy a estar en esta pendeja aquí esperando.
What?
Call your brother, please.
You stay here.
Fine.
It's my brother.
Michael.
Let's go. Sir.
Not leaving, are you?
You have our number.
And who are you again?
First away at home and monitoring.
He's leaving AMA in a potentially fragile condition. Look, I'm not stupid. I know who you are. And I'm not gonna turn you in. My concern is for what's going on with your health. They aren't here for you. And I'm telling you, in your condition...
Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate your help.
Please do call us.
Can I help you?
I messed up.
What do you mean?
Today, I was working with Bagwell. He's been compliant as hell. I thought that I would make him happy. He wanted to talk about Gretchen Morgan.
Right, and what happened?
And I slipped up. I mentioned Whistler. This one is tough, I'm telling you. Bagwell, Gretchen, Morgan, they're thugs. I have been face down with a gun to the back of my head more than once.
All right. Look, I don't want you to do something that you don't want to do. You're a good age. I mean, we could reassign you.
No, that is not it. Look, I can handle this. I'm just kicking myself.
Look, I could find something else for you to do. Okay, this thing's gotten way out of hand. Dal was on my back, and the company is moving Scylla.
No. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I really think we can do this, Dawn. We can bring the company down.
Ego is the only reason I coded my name into those blueprints. I don't feel guilty about anything.
I gotta take this, I'm sorry. Hello?
Alex, we got a problem.
What?
Well, there's a damn minefield down there.
Hello, I can't hear you.
Sucre's in trouble.
He's standing in a mine. We need to deactivate it.
I think I gotta go. I'll call you back. They're here, David.
What do they want from me?
They're moving Scylla, protecting it. Everything you did for them, they want you to do it again.
You think you can stop them? I know all about you. I've known about you for 6 months, ever since somebody stole those plans from the company. It will never work. You won't get past the first wall.
What about the first wall? What's gonna stop me, huh? The minefield? Please. Don't tell them.
Got him. Sweep the area.
There's a dirt road at the bottom of the hill. It'll take you out.
Your husband.
Just go. He won't help you. That will.
Link, go call him again. Link, go kill him. Link, go kill him.
What will Michael know about this? I mean, it's not exactly within his realm of expertise. We're wasting time. I gave you a semi-professional assessment. What's wrong? You don't trust me, Fernando?
Why should he?
Because we all want the same thing. Scylla. And I'm not gonna let a giant pack of firecrackers stand in our way. Or would you like me to call the bomb squad? Look, I am offering to do you a massive favor here. If that thing blows while I'm pulling the pin, he loses a leg. I lose a face! Now, don't worry, Fernando. I'm known for my steady hand. Take a deep breath, okay? Keep your weight even. And I need you to shift. Slowly. Very slowly. 1 inch to your left, so I can get to the pin.
No, I can't do it.
You all right?
Have you, heard anything?
They have to deactivate. I got a key. A legend to the blueprint.
Baker gave you this?
No, his wife gave it to me. They came for Baker.
All right, well, this makes more sense. These symbols aren't for P-traps. They're microphones. And the letter V isn't for vacuum. That's generator. This is a line of JZ-33 landmines buried 80 millimeters underground, about 7 feet from the outer wall. That must be what Link was talking about. It says, manual override only. All conventional attempts to dismantle the JZ-33 will activate the Scylla alarms. This isn't just a landmine. This is an alarm.
We can't sit here all night. Okay? You ready?
Hey, it's Blake. You know what to do.
You do it!
Blake! Sucre! Stop! Stop! Don't move! Don't move. Don't move.
You can't dismantle the landmine without setting off the alarm.
So I either set off the alarm or blow up and die.
No? There's a manual override. It'll cut the power long enough for you to step off without removing the pin.
How do you know for sure?
I found David Baker. Sucre, step off. You can do it. You only have 20 seconds. Come on.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Michael and I figured it out. Step off right now.
No, you guys all go. We all don't have to die. I'll do it alone.
Nobody's gonna die today. Step off.
Step off. What's behind this wall?
Scylla.
When do you find out?
The doctor's supposed to call, any minute. Look, I'm sorry I wasn't there for you today.
Don't worry about it. You know what Gretchen did for Sucre made me realize we could use her. I asked her for the 6th key.
What'd she say?
She's on it.
You all right? All right. I'm about to go to the airfield. We're gonna ship Brad's body off to his mother.
We've got his things here.
Where is he?
Over here.
Oleg, this is Fernando Sucre.
Great job today. I'm sorry to hear about your friend, but that's admirable work, volunteering with a bunch of criminals like that.
We're all the same, really.
Here's the application you requested for the desk girl. You have a good night, Cole.
You too, thanks.
Hello? Hello?
Okay. We will. Thank you.
As we've all learned the hard way, there's an electronic alarm barrier around the perimeter of the Foundation. Unfortunately, that is Scylla's most primitive line of defense. The wall itself is fortified with steel fiber. The good news is, on the inside here, there are no cameras. The company doesn't want any visual evidence that Scylla exists. The bad news is that there are both weight and microphonic sensors here and here that will alert company security to the presence of any breathing human being that weighs more than 2 pounds. As far as I can tell, the first challenge is getting around that wall, and then we can worry about crossing the floor.
Without touching it. In silence.
It's complicated, but I'm already working on something. Brad didn't die in vain. We can make this work.
That was the neurologist. You have a hypothalamus hamartoma. It's really rare. You were probably born with it. Things have changed. It's been growing, which is why you've been experiencing your symptoms. And the doctor feels that you need surgery.
2 days. That's what I need.
Tomorrow. Otherwise, you could die, and there's no alternative.